parents, thank you so much for watching this video. We are now going to show you what guided reading looks like during the Reader's Workshop block. Your classroom teacher will explain a little bit more about Reader's Workshop. Guided reading is the part after the teacher completes the mini lesson. Children go back to their class, to their desk, and actually do independent work based on the learning target or the learning objective that day. Then the teacher calls small groups to do a reading lesson based on the student's needs. So I'm going to model what a reading group looks like in second, third grade. Okay, so boys and girls, how are y'all today?
Good.
Good. Today we're going to talk about nonfiction text. But what I want you to do first is I want you to go ahead and make a Venn diagram on your table. And when do we use Venn diagrams?
To compare books.
To compare books, or does it always have to be books? No.
It can be magazines.
Magazines or anything really.
Yeah.
Use Venn diagrams when you're comparing. So do a Venn diagram. Remember, it's two circles. Good. One circle is going to have the label nonfiction, so you can put it in F, or you can write out nonfiction. And then the other one, you're going to put an F for fiction, or you can write out fiction. And what I want you to do is I want you to think about all the information that you know about nonfiction and fiction books, and you're going to write it down in either side. You're going to put it either in the nonfiction circle or the fiction circle, or if they have things that are common, you're going to put it in the middle. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk about what you have. What do you have here? Pictures. And then what do you have on this side? But they both have what might have. Yeah, so you put that in the middle. Talk to me about this word right here. They're both books. Good job. Real, and it gives you what kind of facts. Yeah, or you can put true. Jackie, what is this area?
Real, nonfiction, real,
Good.
people.
Okay. You have fake on this side. Can you think of anything that they have in common? That's okay. Keep writing what you're writing. I'm going to give you like 30 more seconds to write your last word. Or anything else that you can think of. What do you have here, Lucy?
The type of book.
Okay, we're going to go around and I want everyone to tell me one thing that you put in nonfiction, and then I'm going to write it in my circle. So let's start with you, Wesley.
It's real.
It's real. If someone uses your word, it's okay. You can cross out that one and then tell me a different word. Or if I get to you, you can say pass. Okay, Jackie?
Real animals.
Real animals. Cruz?
Real facts.
Real facts. Sydney?
Real pictures.
Real pictures. And then Jamie.
It's not fake, so it would be like there wouldn't be like a talking lion or something.
So the lion is what in the book? What is
It would be realistic.
realistic? But if you're reading a book and it's has a lion in it, what role is that lion playing?
An animal.
An animal. Can you think of a word that starts with a?
Character.
There you go. So it has
Real characters.
or real
And things.
animals. It's talking about real animals and not
fake.
not characters. Okay, so now, does anyone else have anything that they would like to add to nonfiction side? Is everyone good? Sydney, do you have something?
True.
It's true.
Um,
Anything else that's not here? Cruz?
it happened.
It happened. Yeah, it kind of depends on what type of nonfiction. So let's not add that yet, because when we talk about more genres, we're going to talk about when it's nonfiction and it happened. But we're going to come back to that later on this year, because I want you to keep that in your brain. Okay. Now, what can we add to fiction side? Let's go around again. This time we're going to start on this side.
There's drawings.
Drawings.
Or like printed out photos. Like not like photographs, but like printed out like fake drawings.
Sydney.
There's a story to go with it.
Just more of a story.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Jackie.
Fake people.
Fake people. Which we call those fake people what?
Characters.
There you go. Fake people. I'm going to put or characters. Let's always try to use our vocabulary.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Okay.
Would you like to add some? You don't have to add to yours. That's why Miss Dodson did one big one. Okay, and what do y'all have in the middle? Sydney?
They both have pictures.
Both have pictures. Sydney?
They're both books.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. Both books. Cruz?
Pass.
Jackie? Wesley?
They're both a type of book.
Both the type of books. We had that one there too. Okay, well that is some great thinking. One thing we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to write it on both sides, nonfiction books that have something important and something that fiction books do not have. They have text features. Right over here, so you can see text features. What does that word text mean?
Words.
Words. What does the word features mean?
Kind of like extras.
Yep, you're right. Extras. Nonfiction has text features, which are kind of like extras to the book. I want you to go ahead on your side of nonfiction, write text features. And it should be spelled right because I wrote it down for you. Go ahead and write that word right there on your nonfiction side. Because tonight when you take your book home, I want you to talk about text features in a nonfiction book.
I can't write it.
Now, Jackie should be on the fiction side or the nonfiction. There you go. Thank you for noticing that. Okay. Text features, there's many type of text features. The one we're going to talk about today is called the table of contents. So I want you to look at this nonfiction book, and just looking at the book, notice, we wrote down a bunch of different characteristics of a nonfiction book. Go ahead and look through this book and see which characteristics does this nonfiction book match with your list. How are the pictures?
Photographs.
They're photographs. That's definitely. Do we see characters in this book, or do we see real people?
Real people.
Real people. Okay. Do you notice any extras in this book?
No. When it talks about a new person, it's a new chapter.
Okay. It has some chapters in it.
It says the name and facts about him.
Good. Let's go to the beginning of the book, and I want you to actually go to this page. It says contents at the front. Contents. Now, sometimes, boys and girls, it might say contents. Most of the time, it says table of contents. What are you noticing when you look at this, the contents page?
That it shows different people and different sports.
Different people and different sports. Look a little bit deeper.
It says what chapter it is and what page.
The chapter and the page number. Now, why do you think the author did a table of contents with the chapter and the page number?
So,
Let's go ahead.
So if you need to want to find it and find out that information, that you can go to that page.
You can go to that page. So in a nonfiction book, we've talked about this before, but do we have to read the whole book from beginning to end to know about the whole story? No, we can use the what?
Table of contents.
Table of contents. And we can really just use it when we want to find out about one thing in the book that interests us, or maybe one person, but you do not have to read the whole text to understand the book. So, Jackie, looking at the table of contents, which person would you like to read about? And I want everyone to go ahead and get in your mind who you're going to read about.
I'm going to read about Grant Hill.
Okay, and what page does Grant Hill begin on?
96.
Okay. Wesley?
Ken Griffey Jr., Chapter 1, page 4.
Thank you. Cruz?
Ken Griffey.
And what's that chapter about? He's told us the page, but what's the chapter about?
All around baseball, great.
Excellent. Sydney?
Peyton Manning.
What page?
Page 12, chapter 2.
Okay. And then Jamie?
Ken Griffey Jr., page 4, baseball grade.
Okay. And so now you're going to go just read your one chapter and look, all eyes on me. After you read your one chapter, you're going to report back to the group what the main idea, no, not the main idea. I actually want you to report about why is that athlete well known? Why is that athlete well known? Okay, you may start reading. This part of the video is going to give you some examples of what you can do at home when your child comes home with their guided reading book. I'm going to act like this student right here. Miss Jamie is my daughter, and we're at home just sitting on the carpet, and I'm going to just ask her some questions about the book. So Jamie, did you read that book today at school?
Yes.
Yes. What did you learn today?
That Ken Griffey Jr. was an all-around baseball great.
Okay. Did you read just one piece of the book?
Yeah, I just read the Ken Griffey part.
Well, can you read me the first paragraph of what you read at school today?
Yeah. Ken Griffey Jr. grew up all around baseball stars. Ricky Henderson stole more bases than anyone. Johnny Bench was a Hall of Fame catcher. Among those great players was Ken Griffey Jr.'s father.
Good. Now you read that page. Now I'm going to read the next page. And we'll take turns tonight. To Junior, sports stars were normal guys. They were friends of his dad. Junior played with their kids and Major League Baseball. To Junior, it was just a fun game. Ricky Henderson knew better. He told Junior, "You're going to be in the majors someday. Stay away from the wrong crowd."
Ricky was right. At age 19, Junior joined the Seattle Mariners.
What do you think you're going to be doing at the age of 19?
In college?
In college? Good. Where do you want to go to school?
I don't know yet.
You don't know? We have lots of time to think about that. Go ahead and read one more page.
Junior was like Superman on the ball field. His bat swing was fast and smooth like his dad's swing. He caught long fly balls in deep center field. He reached high above fences to rob hitters of home runs.
Do you like to play baseball?
No, but some of my friends play softball.
What sport do you like to play, if any?
Soccer.
Soccer. So what's something that you have in common with him?
I have a big foot on the team.
You have a big foot on the team. Do you practice soccer a lot?
Yeah, tonight's like going to be the first practice back.
Okay. Do you think he had to practice a lot to get to that level? Well, thank you so much for reading with me.
You're welcome.
Now, of course, you would read more at home and probably finish the chapter, but I just want to show you how lighthearted and fun the reading can be with child and parent at home. Really connect the story or any of the text to their background. Ask them questions. Think about the level of questions you're asking them. Your teacher is going to give you a couple of questions that you can ask at home that would help facilitate some of the deeper thinking at home. Additionally, let your child see you read at home. It's so important that readers see other readers read. If they think they're the only ones reading, they're not going to enjoy it. Sometimes put down the book, pick up a magazine, turn off the, when you're watching TV, you can turn mute on and then have your child just read the captions. That's a great way to work on fluency. We are here to support you. Please let your classroom teacher know if you have any questions. Thank you.